The Xbox One X is out, and I don't know if you should upgrade quite yet. Microsoft has to do a lot more to justify the updated console, and that's going to take some time. But if you already bought the system or are getting it soon, you will still find some games that take advantage of the console. Right now, I have 35 Xbox One X enhanced games. Some are way better than others, and I wanted to give you a handful of surefire hits to enable you enjoy the system to its fullest. I think the obvious game to include on this list is Forza Motorsport 7. Microsoft has used that in all of its marketing materials, and that's what it's not here. That is obviously a showcase game, but I wanted to see if anything else is worth. Here's what I found. Call of Duty World War II. Call of Duty has always looked great thanks to Activision's dedicated to 60 frames per second, but it pops even more on the Xbox One. In 4K with HDR, World War II is moody and gorgeous throughout its campaign. This is one of the games that convinced me the Xbox One X was a noticeable improvement. Halo 5 looks amazing on the Xbox One X. This is another game that always ran at 60 frames per second, so developer 343 Industries had a lot of room to work with to improve the quality of the game. Halo 5 runs in a native 2160p, the full 4K resolution with some dynamic scaling. Textures are also sharper than ever, which means the muddy, blurry details are now crisp and easy to spot even from a distance on Xbox One X. Hitman developer AO Interactive has re-released Hitman in a GOTY edition package with a lot of new content, and it looks great on Xbox One X. This is one of a few games on Microsoft's upgraded console that gives players an option between a higher frame rate or a higher resolution and quality. I think Hitman has always looked great, but getting 60 FPS on a console is awesome. Last year, I spent most of my time with a 2160p 60 FPS version of the game on PC, and I don't feel like I'm missing much with 1080p 60 FPS on the X. Assassin's Creed Origins on Xbox One X. Assassin's Creed Origins is the best-looking console version. It runs at less than 2160p, but with dynamic resolution scaling and temporal anti-aliasing, it is still a sharp, detailed experience on a 4K TV set. This is another game where HDR, combined with the high resolution, does a lot to make caves and catacombs look realistic and natural. Origins only runs at 30 FPS, but it does that with almost no stutter or drops. And all of this tech is going toward displaying a beautiful game with stunning art. Ark Survival Evolved. The dinosaur survival sim Ark gives players the option between 1080p 60 FPS and 1440p 30 FPS. At the lower frame rate, the game renders in a ton of extra details. Those include higher quality textures, greater draw distance, and a dynamic sky system with volumetric clouds. It's a big visual improvement, and one that makes Ark worth going back to. The PC Gaming Channel is presented by Intel's Game Dev Program.